we've been trying to tame the land for so long. White and black people alike, we've been trying to tame the land and teach it lessons. And we said if we could heal the land will heal us. You put the seed in the ground, but you don't know how it's going to grow. Only the land knows. We got to remember that we never walked off the land by ourselves. We were forcibly moved off the land, and sometimes we had to move in a hurry. So a lot of the stuff that was really helpful and to make changes in ways of unwellness had to get left in a hurry. So that's just laying dormant. It's laying wait to be picked up again and grabbed hold of and put back into use. There was a mabarn, an healing, a powerful healing, a two-way healing of Noongar and Wajara walking together, walking hand in hand, side by side, in the spirit of true reconciliation. This time, it's a Noongar driving the bus. We're back on the handle. Take the full ownership of it. Drive it. Deal with it in your Noongar way. It's Noongar business. It's Noongar buja. And that's just what we're doing. We're stoking up the fire and keeping it burning this time. After being invited to come out to Nowanup by the landowners and coming out here to look at just an empty paddock that was no good for farming no more, and then of course being asked, what can we do to heal this land? Greeting Australian Gondwana leaders pulled the car up and they said, hey Eugene, this is Noongar buja, this is Noongar country. The gate's open. Do the things you need to do that will make a difference for your people. I was all excited and went back and got the elders with connection to country to come out, and those with wisdom to come out and have a look at the land and see what's needed to be done. The elders said we need to pull down the fences. It was actually a farm. It wasn't producing much in the agricultural sense. And one of the older Wajala people said, why do you want to pull down the fences? And it was said that if we pull down the fences, we could let the land breathe freely. So restoration was the way, in the partnership with Gondwana Link and Greening Australia and other colleagues. That was 15 years ago this year. As the planting program got underway, putting back in native vegetation into the landscape, there was this one little space that wasn't planted, and we said, but can we do something that would actually tell our story, which would be strong and powerful, because you got two cultures doing two types of planting on the one land, and it tells about how powerful this reconciliation is, and this belief system and the way they're walking together, one black and one white. When they said, yes, what do you want to put back in the land? I said, the Dreamtime story in art form. And the old people had come to me in my sleep and gave me the design and gave me the story. Through these landscapes here, we put a storyline, a walking trail. We tell that story as well about how a rites of passage one time ago took place. We were learning in the Bush University, teaching young people how to care and manage and keep the environment safe. As they graduated in knowledge handed down from the old people.
It's been about 6 years since the last time I was there. Still remember it quite well, and walking through the bush there and Eugene sitting us down, yarning to us and camping out there, and kind of just going back there and seeing after all these years the change and how I feel about country now. There used to be farmland, that just big region of it, and then Eugene took over that there, and he went through and he started this revegetation process.
So it's been all those years on, and now the revegetation has grown up and is telling the story without me even being there. You could go down there for the first time and the story unfolds itself.
It just goes to show that how much of an impact you can actually make. I think it sets a really good standard of what we can actually achieve in these coming years if we want to do something.
I'm really excited at having visitors come, and especially our children, because they are the future leaders. It's always been a great feeling for myself, because I know for sure they've got a love for the environment and art because they come out here, they chose to come out here. I know that their heart's just burning and their desires are just burning to listen to the stories of a journey of a Noongar man.
I want to be able to grow older and do all these things and hopefully change people's perspective on how we should view country, and that it's not something that should be taken for granted. I can't explain the feeling, like it's just something that you just want to be able to change.
Through healing the land, we can heal each other. And we can walk together. We can work together, we can live together.
I'd like to see a change in the way we think about our country, and that we really need to start taking care of it, because that's what, humans are put on this earth for. We're caretakers for our country. We're not here to, keep taking and taking till we've got nothing left.
The Budja is calling us back home. As Noongar people, the land is calling us back to home. Come home. Come home, it's supper time. Bring your kids back home and walk the walk and talk the talk back home in the country. That Budja is calling out for you. It's crying. It needs to go home. It's just reaching out to the heavens saying, heal me, and if you heal me, I'll heal you, and I'll teach you the old people's way, and your culture will be back to stay, but first you must heal me. The land is calling out for an healing.